find us and share us. Wait for some friends to pop on. If you are watching this part of my tutorial today, you're most likely watching the replay. If you don't see the little red circle up at the top that says live, I'm not live anymore. So if you are watching on the replay, I'd love for you to leave a little comment, hashtag replay, so I know you were here. And if you are watching me live, say hi as you come in so I know you're here. Let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. I'm going to tag us and share us. Wait for some friends to hop on and then get started. I have a really cute project planned today that I've been wanting to do for a couple of weeks. And today's the day. Today's the day. It's gonna happen. All right, sharing to my two groups. I have a public group called Create with Paper Sweeties that is attached to my business page, and it's all things created with items from my shop, papersweeties.com. So if you create something using something from my shop, you can share it there. Otherwise, I have another public group that is Paper Sweeties Handmade Market and Share. Hi, Vay. How are you? We're going to be doing a lot of hold it today, Vay. The Paper Sweeties Handmade Market and Share public group is for anyone to share anything handmade related, anything crafty business related, tutorials, events, lives, items for sale, links to your shops, all of the things, guys, all of the things. So that one is Paper Sweeties Handmade Market and Share. And then my other one, Create with Paper Sweeties, is if you create something using something from my shop, then you can post it in that group. All right. Bailey thinks that I have a treat for her. We are leaving literally the second I finish this at 3 o'clock. We have to leave. We have an appointment at the bank. We're going to refinance our 2 car loans and go to a lower interest rate, which is awesome. So I was getting her little treat bone ready before I went live. So when I put her in her crate, I give her her little bone with a treat in it. And then she's supposed to work on it while we're gone, but she just holds it in there, holds it. And then when we come home and we open the crate and let her out, then she stays in there and then she eats it. She's cuckoo. She's cuckoo. She's cuckoo. She's cuckoo. All right, we're about 1 minute away. We'll get started. Okay. Oh my gosh. She's enough. She's enough. Okay, so, Vay, it looks like it's just me and you. Some other friends might be coming over. I think Lydia was hosting a sale. So, yeah. So, I have a bunch of these in my stash. The little mini ceramic. Get down, baby. The little mini ceramic cake plates from Hobby Lobby. Hi, Brenda. How are you? And then I took a whole bunch, 9 of the little 3-inch styrofoam discs. Hi, Candice. How are you? They're the 3-inch styrofoam discs. And I get them, I believe the cheapest is to buy them in bulk, like a pack of 20 of them from michaels.com. That's where I found them the cheapest. But I like the small little size. They're cute for gingy heads or character heads, and they're adorable and the perfect size to make mini cakes to go on these little cake stands from Hobby Lobby. So I took 3 of them, hot glued them together, 1, 2, 3. And then this one I wrapped with some of that pretty candyland sparkle, comes in a roll. It's not ribbon. It's more like a sparkle canvas. It's over in the aisle in Michaels that has the deco mesh at Michaels. Candyland. And then my other ones that do you guys hear her? She's out in the hallway, like playing with toys and throwing them up in the air and coughing and having a fit. I mean, oh, because she's probably in the laundry room. That's where I left the bone with the treat. And she's beside herself trying to get to it. It's up on the cabinet. She can't get to it. Hi, Nina. Hi, Mary. So then I took 3 more foam discs, glued them together, and then I just cut strips of... I'm going to have to close my door, guys. I don't know. Can you hear her? Maybe you can't even hear her. But here, it's really loud. It's really loud. She's trying to get to her treat. She's not going to be able to get to it. So I cut strips of pink and red glitter foam sheet. Can you guys hear her? Oh my God. She's losing her mind. And then hot glued them onto the 3 styrofoam discs glued together. And again, this little 3-inch size is the perfect size for the little mini ceramic stands. Can you guys hear her? Hi, Carol. How are you? So then I dug through my stash and I had some of these. I had some of these in pink and white, and then gingerbread and white, and then 1 set in pink and green. These are from Michelle, Crafty Ma'am. And there's a teeny tiny little gingerbread house that you pop these apart and then glue them together. There's a little tiny Santa's sleigh, and there's a little tiny reindeer. And like I said, I got a complete set of the gingerbread and white. Hi, Kathy. How are you? A complete set of the pink and white, and then I got one, she had 1 random one of the lime green and pink, and you guys know that's my colors. I love those colors. So I'm gonna put these off to the side. We are using the pink and white ones today. So I went ahead, popped them all apart, and glued them all together. Look at how cute, you guys. Look at how cute. And you guys know I love tiny. You guys know I love tiny. So we're gonna be doing something with those. But let's go ahead, work on our mini cake. So this is the first, thank you, Mary. The leggings are old. They're old LuLaRoe. Do you guys remember the back in the day? I mean, I don't know, 10 years ago, 8 years ago, whatever, the LuLaRoe craze. I know. Can you hear her, Vay? Can you hear her? She is like about dying over in the laundry room because she knows that's where the bone is with the treat. She's back. She must have realized that she's not getting one. Are you coming in? Come in. Okay. You can't be cuckoo though. You have to be a good girl. Here's this one. Have this one. That's all you get. And then the little sweatshirt is new. But they go perfect together. Hi, Christy. How are you? Hi, Nina. Hi, Cindy. Welcome. Welcome, friends. Welcome in. All right. Let's get going. So I'm going to grab some white clay and we're going to make a drip to go on the top of the cake to hide that styrofoam. So, so I started saying, this is my first time live since last Monday, y'all. Christy, I hope you're doing good today. I hope you're having a good day. Love Bug! Look, Love Bug. Love Bug and I talked off camera before I went live. She helped me plan my outfit. These old leggings from LuLaRoe go perfect with this new cute little sweatshirt. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Marianne. Hi, friends. I missed you all. This is the first I'm live in a week. The last time I went live was last Monday. Because Tuesday I don't do lives, and then Wednesday and Thursday I took off for the holiday. We traveled on Saturday to the kids to go visit them and have our family Thanksgiving on Saturday. And yesterday, guys, Carissa, you are so cute. Yeah, Carissa is my spirit animal. Yesterday, my husband golfed in the morning, and then in the afternoon, we went to see Wicked, you guys. Who has seen Wicked? Oh my gosh, I saw Wicked on Broadway with my oldest son when he was up in Philadelphia going to grad school. Had to talk him into going in to see it. We took the bus from Philly into New York City, and we went and saw it. We went to the Cake Boss, Buddy Valestro's shop, and got some goodies in Times Square. We had lunch at one of the restaurants there. I mean, we made a whole day of it. We did a bunch of sightseeing. But anyways, he didn't want to, he's like, is that what you really want to see, Mom? I mean, isn't there another one? I'm like, no, I want to see Wicked. I want to see Wicked. Baby's doing good, Maureen. He's doing good. He's good. He's like 5 weeks old now. Mimi got lots of snuggles. I got to hold him and he fell asleep on me. Yeah, I'm doing good, Christy. I'm doing good. But the fun part was enjoying all the other littles. Hazel's 4.5, Evelyn's 3, Brooke is 1.5 years, and Dottie is 6 months old. So those were the fun ones. Because, I mean, the baby's only 5 weeks old. So he kind of just slept the whole time when we were there. And then ate and then slept again. But the other ones, oh my God. Mimi, spin me. Mimi, come play. GW, look at that. GW, can you fix this? Because we're Mimi and GW. So I have this little splat cutter from See My 3D Prints, guys. And I'm going to cut out 3 splats for our 3 little mini cakes. Yeah, when we leave there, guys, we are so tired. I know why God gives us children when we're young, because when you're 61, you can't keep up at the pace that you could. I want to roll this thicker, guys. So, JK, we're going to do it thicker. Sorry. Hi, Brandy. How are you? But it was good. It was good. We had a great time and nice weather to drive out and back in. That's our youngest son. He lives about 2.5 hours away. So it was a pretty day for a nice fall drive. All right, yeah, I wanted to have it a little thicker because I wanted to look like, because we're going to be creating these scenes, I want it to look like snow on the top of these little cakes. And I forgot about that until I cut it out and I realized how thin it was. I'm like, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. So how was y'all's Thanksgiving? Your whole, from Wednesday on. What did y'all do? Did you cook? Did you travel? Did you stay home? Did you have a pajama day? What did everyone do? I cooked like all day Wednesday. I was in my kitchen like for 5 hours, y'all. Did most of the work on Wednesday, so then when Thursday came, I really only had to do the last minute things, like the mashed potatoes and the sweet potatoes, and then warm up some of the veggies. I'm not gonna worry, there's a few marks. I'm not gonna worry too much because we're building our whole scene on top of this, guys, so we'll never see them. Pop it out, and I'm gonna need one more. That one's nice and thick. I like how this one came out. It's very thick. Very thick. Crimson is 3 and sleep good. Crimson is 3 and I sleep good. And yes, after you spend the day with the littles, yes, Maureen, yeah. You cooked and it was wonderful, yeah. So I cooked on Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday, it was just my husband and I for dinner. And then friends of ours came over later in the afternoon for drinks and a visit and dessert. And that was so nice, so nice. But it was just my husband and I, and he, for the first time ever, smoked a turkey. He smoked our turkey. I did a turkey breast. And then he cooked it on his grill. Y'all, we've been married 39 years. It was the best turkey we've ever had. I told him from now on, you're in charge of the turkey. It was so, 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 so good. There's all kinds of fuzz and pieces in this white, but I'm not gonna fret about it, guys, because we're gonna cover it. We're gonna add sprinkles. You know how I am, guys. You know how I am. All right, we got all 3. Pop them out. All right, now I can just sit. I think the rest of everything, I can just sit. Hi, Maricela. I still have something that I'm sending you. I just haven't, with the holiday, I haven't. I hope to package it today and get it in the mail tomorrow. So I know I mentioned it last week and you're probably like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Did it get lost? It did not get lost. I just have not shipped it yet. All right, so I'm gonna move that over to the side, bring some parchment paper over. We're done with the oil. All right, so let's go ahead and just start with one of them. And because I rolled them thick, because that doesn't fit, in my mind, hopefully this will work out. Hopefully it'll work out. You did your turkey on the grill, too. My son cooked his, my son cooked his turkey on the grill. Thank you, Maricela. The leggings are old, but the little sweatshirt is new, and I was pleasantly surprised when I went to find something to wear on the bottom with this today, that these kind of match perfect. They're old LuLaRoe. So yeah. The reason I rolled it thick, guys, is because I need to extend it so it will fit over that 3-inch disc. Hey, Ginger, how are you? Welcome in. Almost perfect, guys. Just a little bit more over here, I think. And then it'll be enough. So that's why I did it again, and I wanted it to be on the thicker side. Okay. Yep. That'll work. That'll work. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Hey, Nina. Welcome in. All right, I'm going to take some regular Aleene's tacky glue. If I could get the top off. Hey, Penny. How are you? Michelle, I saw you comment on Shelby's this morning that you only have grandsons and you're waiting for a granddaughter, and I responded to your comment. I watched it on the replay, so I wasn't commenting live. I have 4 granddaughters, and we finally 5 weeks ago got our grandson, so we are just the opposite. You said, oh, I need to buy for like little girls. For the past 4.5 years, that's all I've been buying for is little girls. So it was funny, because I have 2 sons. It was funny when I was going out buying stuff for the new baby, and it was boy stuff, because I've only bought pink for the past 4.5 years. It's all good, though. It's all good. They're all so cute. The holidays are so fun now with the littles, with the babies. Oh, my God, like I said. On Saturday, when we got home Saturday night, GW and Mimi were pooped out. We were so tired. We played with those kids, and we spun them, and we played dress up, and all of the things. We watched the cartoony Grinch. All right, and I think I want to add a little bit of glue on the underside of the drips, guys, so they will stick down to this, I don't know what you want to call it. It's not really ribbon. It's kind of like a sparkle canvas. So I'm just adding some regular Aleene's. And I'm going to add it to the underside of those little drips. So when I fold them down, they will stick to this sparkle canvas situation. Okay, grab some more. So, so we were in the process of talking about what everyone did for Thanksgiving. So Maureen stayed home and cooked. Did y'all cook, or did you go somewhere? Did you go out to eat, or did you go to a family member's house? Okay, and then we'll just fold them down. Hi, Robin, how are you? Hey, Tanya, welcome. How are you? We're just talking about Thanksgiving, because I mean, I haven't been live since last Monday, so, and it was a nice little break, you guys. I needed a little break. I go so much, and I was tired and I just wanted some downtime. I just wanted to take some downtime, enjoy the holiday. I watched lots of holiday things on TV. I binge watched some stuff on Netflix. Of course, all my decorating is done. So I got to just sit and relax, turn the lights on and enjoy. Look how cute that is, you guys. See, there was a method to my madness. All right, we're gonna do the same for, that's our gonna be our Candyland one. And we're gonna do the same for the pink and red peppermint one. So we'll take another one of our little drips and we're gonna extend it. It's very windy here today, guys. I'm watching my garlands. Thank God they're all tied down and braced and everything because it's so windy here at the beach all the time, but it's really windy today and they're blowing all over the place. Okay, extended it a little. Let's bring one of our mini cakes over and see if it's enough. I gotta extend it just a teeny bit more. Hey, Robin. Hey, Christine. How's everyone doing? So yeah, so I had a little mini vacation. I'm gonna do that again at Christmas time. I'll take the week in between Christmas and New Year's off just to rest and relax and recharge. What I think I'll do this time is just put the glue directly on the splat and spread it all out. And then I won't have to do it on the cake and then on the underside of the drip, splat, whatever you wanna call it. Oh, did you guys see that? I bet I couldn't do that again if I tried. Did you guys see that? Oh my God. It flipped completely up and fell down, glue side down. Good thing the parchment paper was there. I bet if I tried to do that, I couldn't do it, you guys. So yeah, it was nice. It was nice just to have a little breather, have a little quiet time. Like I said yesterday, we went and saw Wicked. Who has seen Wicked? You guys. Oh, so I started saying years back, I had seen it on Broadway with my oldest son. And he was like, really, Mom? Is that really the one you want to go see? I mean, isn't there any other one? We went and at the end when we were walking out, he's like, Mom, that was so good. I'm so glad you talked me into going and seeing it. I'm like, see? Every once in a while, Mom has a good idea. So yeah, so this was, we never saw, I didn't go and see last year, the Wicked that came out last year on the movies. So I was wondering if I was going to be able to understand what was going on in this one because I didn't see the one from last year. Understood it perfectly fine. They shared enough of the backstory for those of us, I think, that hadn't seen the number 2 one, that we could figure out what was going on. All right, so then I'm just gonna put it upside down onto my little mini cake, and then we'll bring those sides down. That was the easier way to do it, guys. So if you do this, just add your glue onto the back side of your drip and then add it onto your mini cake and roll it out thick. So depending on your splat size, my the next size up splat was too big. It would come all the way down to here. So I had to use this size splat, but I knew it was too small. So that's why I had to roll it out a little bit thicker so I could extend it. All right. And then I'm just making sure it's all pushed down on the sides because as it starts to dry and shrink up, I don't want it to pull back and show any of that styrofoam. Super cute, right guys? All right, we have one more. So let's bring it over. Let's extend it a little bit on all the sides. Roll it and extend it. Kids, right? Kids, right, Maricela? There's a little air bubble in that one. And I'm rolling it and it's not popping out. Hate when that happens, you guys. Hate when that happens. probably going to be good. That's probably going to be good. Just smooth that out a little bit on that side because I messed it up with my fingers. We'll bring our third little, thank you for sprinkling, Alyssa. How are you today? Hey, Miss Kim, how are you? Welcome in. We're making little mini 3-inch mini cakes today. Yep, that's good. Let me extend this side just a little bit more. That's good though. Okay. All right, so rinse and repeat. Where's my good side? This one really got messed up because when I flipped it, it crumpled on itself. So I got a little messed up. Hi, Ramona. How are you? Welcome in. Happy Thanksgiving to all those that I missed last week. Welcome back. It's my first day back crafting in 7 days. I didn't even set foot into my craft room the past 7 days, you guys. I just took the week off. I just was a couch potato. I visited, I cooked. We went and saw the kids. We went and saw Wicked. My husband golfed. Every once in a while, you guys just need to recharge, right? Just need to recharge your batteries. Like I said, I'm planning to do the same. I did that last year where I took the week off in between Christmas and New Year's. And I feel like I just needed it just to rest and relax and recharge. I like to do puzzles, guys. Is anyone watching? Hey, Priscilla. Is anyone watching that likes to do puzzles? And I just got me a new one that I can't wait to do Christmas week. You guys know I like to crochet too. And it's a 1,000-piece puzzle of a crochet Christmas granny square blanket. It's the cutest puzzle ever, you guys. Cutest puzzle ever. All right, I'm going to center that on top of our little mini cake. Flip it up and pull the sides down to cover the styrofoam. Like I said, rinse and repeat. And here I'm just using this finger to pull any of those sides down because I did have a tiny, like maybe 1/8 of an inch lip where the glitter foam sheet ended, and I could see a little bit of the top styrofoam disc. So I'm just using my finger to pull that clay down to cover it. Now I'm going around a second time and finger pressing it all down so the glue will stick to the glitter foam sheet. Okay, all 3 of our little cakes are covered with the drip. I'm done with the silicone mat. Get that out of the way so we have our Candyland one. Thank you, Sherry. It's a little sweatshirt. This is new. And then when I went in my drawer to figure out what I could put on the bottom, I was gonna grab a pair of black leggings. I found these. They're old LuLaRoe, and look, they're the exact same cut, just, I mean, as close as you could get. So I'm like, oh, that'll work. That'll work. I always like to match, you guys. All right, so I got the 2 pink and red ones, and I got the Candyland ones. So I want to do them all because I want you to see them all, you guys. I want to do them all. All right, so what I thought I would do, I'm gonna run out of time because I'm just like talking, and I got some of this mini ribbon tinsel from Hobby Lobby, and I thought I would put it on the very bottom of the red and pink cakes. Where's my back seam? I did so good on my seam, I can barely even see it, guys. So I'm just gonna put a tiny little bead of hot glue right on the very bottom. And it's wired, so it should cooperate. And I'm putting it right along the very, very bottom where my last little layer. Hi, Linda. Oh, Priscilla, yeah. I'm probably closer to your mom, your mom's age than your age, probably. You guys know I'm the grandma in the group. Just call me Mimi. This looks cute, guys. It just finishes that. You didn't have to do anything, but it kind of just finishes the bottom off a little, which is super cute. Super cute. And I mean, they're such teeny tiny little mini cakes that it's only going to take me like a minute to add it. And you guys know I'm more of a more is more type of gal. I like all this stuff. So, hi Jenna, thank you for sprinkling. How are you today? Hope you're feeling well. All right, so we're back to the beginning. I'm gonna cut it off and add the last tiny bit of super glue. Super cute. So my daughter-in-law's mom has been here since the week before she had the baby. So I think it's, I don't know, 7 weeks or something she's been here. So she's staying through this week, and then next weekend she's heading back home. 71 and I am 61, so close in age. Look how pretty that is just with the tinsel, you guys. All right. So what I'll do is I'll finish these little cakes, and then once everything is dry, I'll go ahead and use some hot glue and some E7000 on the bottom and glue the mini cakes to the cake stand. But we won't do that today for just, we'll just keep going. We'll keep going. So when we saw them on Saturday, my son was like, yeah, so her mom's leaving. Would you like to come? They're panicking because the one grandma's leaving and they're trying to plan for the next one to come in. He's like, yeah, we need the help. She's still on maternity leave. Then he starts his in January and he's got 3 months paternity leave. So I don't know. All right, so here's my seam. That's gonna be the back. We'll start creating our little scene on this one. So I went, again, like I told you, in my stash, and besides the tiny little things that I wanted to use from Crafty Man Michelle, I grabbed a bunch of the little candies that I've gotten from her. These pink and white and red ones are so cute. And everything little that I could find. So I know for sure we're gonna add the tree. 7 weeks, I know. She lives in California and the kids are here in North Carolina, so she doesn't get to see them that frequently. So when she comes and stays for quite a while. I think she came October 19th and is leaving December 7th. So however long that is, guys. 7 weeks, I think. So I just pulled the bottom off this tiny little bottle brush tree, and we're gonna stick it in there and find out where I want it. I think right there. And I'll go ahead, make sure that's my back, stick a little pilot hole in there, and then we'll, you know what, I think I'm gonna use the gel super glue on this one. Now we're just gonna build our little scenes, guys. You can tell I haven't crafted in a week. Hi, Wendy. Look what I'm making, Wendy. Little mini cakes. Little mini cakes on the little mini cake stand with all of the little mini things to go on them. I haven't crafted in a week though, Wendy, and I don't even know what the heck I'm doing. I forgot that on top of this, I wanted to add some of these sparkle red balls that I have. So I'm gonna add a bead of clear tacky glue first, all around the edge, like that. Okay. Bring my sprinkle tray over. I have these red, right. Yeah. I wasn't a military wife, but I mean, my mom came for a week and then she's like, okay, see ya. I gotta go back to work. Her mom just retired, so she could do it. She could do it. All right, so these little red sparkle beads are from Hobby Lobby. And then I'm just gonna stick them onto where we put that glue. Spinning it and pushing them into the glue. Because my clay is wet, they stuck all in the center, so I'm just pushing them out. I'll go back around where I have an opening. I want to make sure all the glue is covered with the cute little sparkle beads. How cute, you guys. I will hold it up in 1 second. I just want to make sure all the little glue areas are covered with a sparkle bead. And these are from the aisle in Hobby Lobby that has like the wood craft kits and the Christmas styrofoam balls and all of those sorts of things. That came out super cute, guys. I'm loving it. I'm so glad that I remembered in the last second that I wanted to do that because it looks really adorable. Now, I think it was easier to do at that point than after we add all of our little things on. Cute, right guys? Okay, all right, so put those off to the side. Let me find my back again and we will, right there, we will continue. So let's take the little tree. I'm gonna use some gel glue. Hi, Angie, Squishy here. How are you? Angie and I were talking the last time I was live and she's like, oh, y'all are alone on Thanksgiving. We're alone on Thanksgiving. If we weren't 6 hours apart, we could do Thanksgiving together. Maybe one of these times, Angie. Maybe one of these times. Cute, right? Cute. All right, so we pulled the base off. I'm gonna go back and find my pilot hole and stick the little bottle brush tree down in there. Stick it down in really good. Cute. One more sparkle bead over here. Cute, right, Maureen? Yeah, those are just those little beads from Hobby Lobby. They look just like the red glitter foam sheet. All right, did a great job on my seam, guys. You could barely see it. All right, I got some of the red glitter from the sparkle beads is on my white snow. It probably is going to get all covered, but I just wanted to wipe some of it off. All right, so I got this little guy from Fake Bakers Gone Wild. Iveth had a booth set up. It does look like pomegranate seeds. It's a date, right, Angie? Yeah, it's a date. I mean, how fun would that be? Iveth had a booth set up there and I went crazy in her booth with all her cute little ornaments. So all I did to this little guy is I handmade a candy cane out of foam clay and I pulled the hook off because they're ornaments to hang and I'm not hanging mine. So I pulled the hook off and covered the little hole with just a little gumball of foam clay. All right, We're gonna add him in right next to the tree. So, we're gonna add him in right, like butt up against the tree right there. So I'm gonna do two glues. And I think this is too hard for me to stick a toothpick in, so that's why I want them kind of butted up against the tree so the tree will help hold them a little. So I'm gonna put some super glue, and then I'm gonna put some hot glue right in the center. And then I'm actually gonna put some in the little indentation we made, some super glue around that. So there will end up being glue on the bottom of his little boots and on the sides. And then I'm gonna push them in and kind of prop them up against that bottle brush tree. And is Vay still here? Say it with me. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And because the clay is wet and we're pushing him down in, he should cooperate and dry in place there. So cute. All right, then let's take some of these little cutie pies from my stash. This is from Hobby Lobby. This is from Down a Flagstone Path. It's a little pink flamingo. This is from Annie's Treasures. And this one's Annie's Treasures. And then these are from my friend Michelle Crafty Man. Okay. So I'm just going to use all super glue with the resin pieces into the foam clay. We'll put the candy standing upright there and hold it, hold it, hold it. Cute. All right, let's take the ribbon candy next. And I'm gonna tuck it in up against the tree and underneath the candy cane that he's holding. A little bit of super glue. And we're gonna tuck it in right there. You guys know I love tiny, but tiny sometimes is hard to work with because it's tiny. Hi, Leanne, how are you? Welcome. Super cute. I'll probably end up coming back in with diamond dust on the little scallops of the drip after everything dries, guys. After everything dries, I'll come back in with some diamond dust. Cute. All right, and then next, let's do this little peppermint candy over here. And this is one of those in the ornaments from Hobby Lobby that are $7.99, and then half price, they're $3.50. They have peppermints in the ornaments and candy canes in the ornaments. And then you can break the ornament apart when you get it home and take out all of the little candies. And you have all of these little candies for $3.50. I learned that trick from my friend Joanne Barandy. I believe she's the first one that I saw doing that. You guys, so stinking cute, so cute, so cute, so cute, so cute. I can hardly stand it. You guys know I love the tiny, tiny cute stuff. Tiny cute stuff, you guys. All right, we'll take the little pink gumdrop and we'll add it right there. And we'll take the little pink meringue. Cute, right, Maureen? So cute. Okay, where do I want to put this little bird? All right, let's do the little meringue right here. my gosh, you guys, so cute. I will hold it up in a sec. And then do I want the little bird on the candy or do I want him over here? I think we'll put him over there because there's a spot. There's a spot. And then I'll hold him up to show you. And I mean, you guys, that's it. Simple. Simple. Quick and easy and simple. I'm gonna have to babysit the nutcracker until he fully dries in place. And then I'm using my fan brush to get a little bit more of that, the sprinkles from the glitter foam beads out. And when this dries, I will probably add diamond dust to the drip parts here. And then we will attach it to the cake stand base. And that's our cute little mini cake. Number 1. All right, so let's switch over because I want to try to get these all 3 of them done for you guys. Let's switch over and do the Candyland one. So on the Candyland one, I don't think I was gonna do the tinsel, or was I? Yeah, let's do the tinsel. Actually, let me build my scene because you saw me do the tinsel on the first one. So the tinsel, you just add your glue and add your tinsel. I can do that after I build my scene. Let's build the scene because that's the fun part. All right, so on this one, I have a smaller white bottle brush. I have one of the little deer from Michelle, the little sled from Michelle, some of the little presents from Michelle. And I made the tiniest little holly leaves and berries to put on the deer out of foam clay, and another one of the little pink flamingos. So let's go ahead and build this one. This one I wasn't gonna do the red sparkle beads because I don't want red sparkle beads on this one, but I was going to do these Candyland foam beads. So let's do that really quick because I feel like you have to have them as your outline before you can start adding your other stuff. So we'll add our bead of clear tacky glue all around the edge, just like we did with the first one. That was my little cake, just fell over. Let me go back in there and get it and pick it up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I have to babysit that nutcracker. Okay, all right. And then the Candyland foam beads, you guys see me use all the time. Cute, right, Leanne? So cute. So I'm just gonna dump a bunch onto my tray here, and then wherever I have that glue, just poke it down like that, push it up on the sides, and it will stick wherever you have the glue. Then on the top, just come back in with your fan brush if you have any wayward pieces that want to stick on the clay. So cute, you guys. So cute. So cute. So cute are the words of the day. So cute. All right, put them down. You guys know I love Candyland, anything. All right, so we're going to pull the base off the bottle brush tree like we did with the other one. I save those, guys. I don't know what I'll use it for, but you know, if I don't save it, I'll come up with something and I'll be like, oh, I need a little wooden disc. I wish I had a little wooden disc. So I save everything, guys. All right, we want the little bottle brush tree right there. Poke a little hole. Add some super glue. And then carefully push it in. These are so fun to do, guys. They would make cute little gifts and they're so quick and easy. All right, so now we're gonna come in with the sled, and I'm going to first glue my little packages into my little sled. So once I get the sled on here, I'm not messing with it too much because that clay is still wet. So I'll add a little bit of super glue onto the bottom of the first package and put it in the little sled and hold it. And it's plastic on plastic, guys, so it's probably gonna take a while. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you, Leanne. It's probably gonna take a couple more seconds to dry than when we're just gluing on foam clay. All right, so this one I wanted kind of like kitty corner. I'm gonna hold it, hold it, hold it every time, right? Every time. Every time. Okay, they glued, guys, they glued. They need a few more seconds, and I need to put some on the bottom of the present, right where it's like resting on that sled rail, because I feel like it's wiggling around. I didn't have any glue down there. All right, and then E6000 would probably work better on this. Then the tiny little foam clay holly leaves and berries, I was gonna add to the deer, the collar on the deer. And hold it, hold it, hold it. Thank you, Angie. And the tiniest little one, it's that little mold, guys, that we all have and that we all love. This one, I use the tiniest little ones. That nutcracker is acting like he's drunk. He just doesn't want to stand. All right, super cute. All right, this one doesn't have as many pieces as the other one, so let's just add our sled. We're gonna add the sled over here, so I'm going to add some super glue. I wish Michelle was on. She's not on. I'm gonna have to tag her so she sees this. And we'll add the sled right in there. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cute. I can't hardly stand it. All right, we'll bring our little deer, and the little deer is going to go over there. So I'm going to put super glue on the teeny tiny bottoms of each of the little deer feet. They're so tiny, you guys. And he's going to go over here. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Right, Leanne? Every single time. I'm gonna take another little present and we're gonna make it look like it fell out of the sled. So we'll just put it on the ground in front of the sled like that. You guys. And I'm gonna take another little pink flamingo and add it right in front of that little present. So cute. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I can't. Picture it with this around the bottom. And then on the little cake stand. You guys! I feel like I want to make 12 more of these. These are so fun and so cute, and they come together like in a snap. They come together in an instant, and the 3-inch discs are the perfect size for these little miniatures. And if you don't have those from Michelle, I'm not sure if she's still making any more. You could get little miniatures from the tiny section in Hobby Lobby, guys. All right, and then our third little cake. Let's see if we could get it done. I have 11 minutes. Let's see if we could get it done. We're gonna rinse and repeat, do the same thing. So I'm gonna put a nice double row of clear tacky glue around the outside of my drip. Okay. We're gonna come back in. It's gonna make a mess again, just like it did before. I'm gonna get glitter sprinkles all on the wet clay because I'm doing this when the clay is wet. If you guys are doing this, you could wait until your clay drip dries and then do this, and then you won't be getting all the red sprinkles, glitter sprinkles. in parts of your drip that you don't want them. But if that doesn't bother you, see, I'm just poking them out of the middle, and then there's sprinkles, red sprinkles. And then anywhere you have some glue and showing, just come back in with a little one of those little balls to cover the glue. Okay. You guys with me still? One more there. Need a nice big one right there. This is so cute, you guys. It came out even cuter in real life than in my head when I was like, what can I do with these little things I got from Michelle? You guys know I love the mini stuff. I like the teeny tiny stuff. I hear my husband getting ready. He's gonna be starting the car when I'm saying goodbye to y'all, because we have to head to the bank for our appointment for our refinancing of our car loans. Okay, that looks good to me. That looks good. Try to brush off any, oh, there's one more little piece of glue. Brush off any of the wayward red glitter. This one wasn't as bad as the first one, because I think this piece of drip had time to form a little bit of the skin on it. All right, so I will do the same with the tinsel around the bottom. I'll do that off camera. Let's find our back. Seam is right there. Let's bring these little things over, and it's more another bottle brush tree. We'll pull the bottom off. 7 minutes. Tiny for Michelle. How's it? Good, Brenda. Good. Did this give you an idea of how you'd like to use them? Good. I'm so glad. All right. We'll make our pilot hole into the styrofoam. Add our super glue. And I'm glad I had things like a lined up assembly line so I could show you the 3 different options. All right, there's the little, and these little bottle brush trees I got from Dollar Tree. They come in a package with like 6 of them. There's the little gingerbread house. The only thing, Brenda, maybe you can help me out, where it attaches together there and there on the roof. I don't like how that looks. So I want to put something on there, but it has to be tiny. It has to be teeny tiny, because this is so tiny. What would you guys put on the roof to cover the little tab, the little snap-in tab? All right, I'll put this little pink gingerbread house over here. Push it down in. And then we'll add our candies. 6 minutes. I think I'm good, guys. I think I'm good. We'll add a candy over here. Push it down in. All right, and then I feel like this ribbon candy is too big. I feel like that ribbon candy is too big. We just need to use all these small things. I thought I was gonna add this little peppermint candy right by the front door to almost make it look like a front step coming out the door. That's cute, you guys. Look, so cute. So cute. Fake snow. Priscilla. Yes. Perfect. That's perfect. See, this is way too big. Or I could just put the ribbon candy and call it done, because it fills in the whole spot. Or if it's too big, I can probably fit these other 4 teeny weenies in. Oh, Maureen, did you do something similar? I feel like this is just a little too big. I'll save that for another project. Still watching my nutcracker guy. Let's add the red and pink and white candy corn. We'll put it next to the house. It almost looks like a little bush next to the house. Super cute. All right, we'll come in with our little gumdrop, our pink gumdrop that we will add there. Come in with our tiny pink meringue. So tiny, they're hard to hold on to, apparently. Little super glue. That one's gonna tuck in right there. Stinking cute. And then I do have another of the pink flamingo birds that I feel like I want to add. Where do I want to add it? Ooh. On top of the candy, maybe? It kind of looks cute up there. On top of the candy. Let's try it. Hi, Shelby. Let's try it. Let's try it. Put a little bit of super glue and we'll stick it on top of the wrapped candy I put upright to add some height. And I'm holding it, holding it, holding it. Yeah, I think this little one was just too big. I'll save that for another project. No worries. I will add some snow to that roof to cover the tabs. So cute. And then of course, I will go around like I did with the first one with my little tinsel twine. I have 3 minutes, so maybe I could get one of these done. I'm gonna let it dry, and then after it dries, I will attach it to the cake stand base. After it's dry. And I will use hot glue and E6000 because it's styrofoam onto ceramic. So I will use my 2 glues. Okay, and this tinsel is from Hobby Lobby in the aisle where they have all of the Christmas rolls of ribbon and trims and what have you. Okay, up after me is Playfully Playful Art and Dana, Broadway. Remind me, guys. Broadway. You guys know I'm horrible with names. I even forget my name sometimes. Broadway something. Stephanie is hosting Dana. So it'll be on the Playfully Playful Art page. So there's the one little mini, oh, she's not on today? Gotcha, Angie. Here's the first one we did that's not on the cake stand yet. And here's the third one we did, the little Candyland one. And I still am gonna put the tinsel on the bottom of that one, but I'm out of time. I'm out of time. So Angie, is no one in the 3 o'clock spot? Because I can stay on and finish the tinsel. Oh, I can't, because we have to leave and go to the bank. I can stay on for 1 more minute, maybe. If no one's in the 3 o'clock spot, I can finish the tinsel on the Candyland one. He is drunk. He's not wanting to stay. Ideally, it would have been good if I could put a toothpick in him. I might have to make some more clay like a snowdrift and put it in there around his little boots. Ideally, it would have been perfect if I could have put a toothpick, but he is polymer clay, and there's no way if I was getting a toothpick in there. All right, well, I'll sign off then because I don't want to go into anyone's time. But there we go, guys. 3 little minis. So if you have any of the cute little miniatures from Hobby Lobby or from your stash, just get you some 3-inch styrofoam discs and cute little cake plates from Hobby Lobby and raid your stash for tchotchkes and goodies and all of the things. Thank you, Linda. And boom, these would make such cute little gifts. How cute would these be at each person's table setting on your table? I might do that. Put them at each adult place setting on your Christmas table. And then when you're done with dinner, they could take their little favor home with them. Thank you, Leanne. Thank you, Linda. Hi, Teresa. Teresa, I need to know where you got those jammies. I need them in my life. But yeah, so raid your stash, use what you have, get you some little miniatures from Hobby Lobby. Maybe you have these from Crafting Me, and play and have fun. Make them your own. They each came out equally adorable. I am going to add some more white foam clay around Nutcracker's boots because he keeps tipping. And like I said, I couldn't put a toothpick in him because he's dried polymer clay. He's like rock solid. So I'll make it look like a little snowdrift, and I'll do the pull technique where you pinch and pull and make it look like snow around his boots. So it'll be good. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will be back again Wednesday at 11 a.m. making a cute little Christmas ornament for Debbie's Bright Ideas group. Hi, Tina. Until next time, guys, be sweet. I love you all. Thank you again. Bye.